about 300,000 in sales.
$268,170.
300,000.
200,000 though. So
I'm just going after the last 2 months, which is kind of what this last session has done. I mean, I've had about 300,000 in sales, and I would say that I've used at least 1 point, if not half the points every time I've had a sale.
Let's just say 300,000, maybe.
Total revenue, $268,170.
this course has been most beneficial for me and my family because I have increased my closing percentage. And then the total revenue of sales that I achieved where I used at least one of the strategies taught in this course. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's well over 200,000 though. So
this course has been most beneficial to my prospects because it has slowed me down. So I do really like that I have a few things that I've added to my focus, and that has caused me to slow down and ask more questions and just kind of remain in that space, keep asking questions. And then of course that helps with rapport and trust.
I realize that everybody deserves the best presentation that I can give them, regardless of what I think their circumstances might be. I'm going to treat every prospect as a potential buyer and not prejudge them.
this course has been most beneficial to my prospects because I've become more straightforward and confident. This saves them time by feeling more confident in us and not feeling like they need to get other bids.
One thing that I've realized is it's not personal if they say no or that they can't do it or they want to take some time to think about it. And I think I get in my head, I think all of us do, rejection all the time, thinking, is there something wrong with me? Which, hope there might be. I'm not trying to say I'm doing the perfect job every time, but I do think a lot of times it isn't personal, and just trying to shake it off, bounce back for the next appointment is something that I'm working on right now.
Now I realize the proper questions to ask them to move it forward, because it is a different process, but I can still get the sale.
One thing that kind of stuck out for me is, something that I've always done, but just putting a name to it is like categorizing the buyer, so you know kind of who you're in front of and what direction you need to go by knowing where they are.
I used to hesitate not categorizing the buyer, which I do it more now.
I love committing to a favorite. So basically, if they say no and they want to think about it, they want to get more quotes. One of the things that I've tried to do that's helped is just say, okay, what did you love about Rebath? Or like, what do you like about Rebath? So that they can say back to me what they liked about me. And sometimes I can get them to think, oh, actually there was a lot that I liked about you. Or even if they are getting more quotes and they said it out loud, what they liked about me.
I used to hesitate with the following circumstance when I had someone who I got to think about it. They're my Achilles heel. But I now realize that I could keep asking questions and keep putting on the table what their needs and their desires to get resolution on. Just keep trying to get those items on the table, so that we can, keep working on those resolutions, and then not, to just be brave enough to keep the process moving forward. And I think that I have increased some sales because of that.